Hey there, Lightkeepers. I wanted to kick this episode off with a special announcement. Next month, instead of the usual 2 episodes dropping, I'm actually going to drop 3. Now, the third one isn't going to be part of the first season, but it is a standalone Halloween special. Alright, let's get back to Carson. Lighthouse Dark is a partially improvised fictional comedy. Every season, you can count on 3 things. 1, someone will get lost. 2, someone will find a collection of weird commercials, news clips, and homemade videos. And 3, trying to survive. Could be deadly. Last time, the thing from the roof seized control of Carson. Now, a darkness hovers over him as he struggles to maintain his grip on sanity. Even if he does survive and find a way home, will he ever be Carson Brooks again? Let's get lost. Hi there, people who aren't listening. That's right, I'm on to you, you non-existent bums. If you were real, you'd have come save me by now. It's okay. Really, it's fine. I have all the food I need. I'm in a cabin that's mostly warm as long as the fire keeps going. I'm running out of matches, but you don't care. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. What to say, what to do. Oh, the dreams. Oh, the dreams have been wildly realistic. You know how I had that weird face-off with that thing on the roof? And then I blacked out, and when I came to, all my stuff was ruined? Well, guess what? I'm pretty sure I did that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't help you. I don't either. Why did I turn this on again? There's a reason. Oh, the dreams! That's right. Oh, settle down. Carson, it's okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm trying here. Again, I'm broadcasting this on the off chance someone will hear this and come save me. My name is Carson Brooks. I'm stuck up here in an abandoned cabin in Alaska. I've had some encounters I'd really rather not relive, so I'm not even going to tell you about them. I mentioned them in my earlier transmissions. That should suffice. I'm broadcasting this in the hopes that you'll be able to find the largest airport in Alaska and go like 68 or so miles west of it, find those shoes I stuck in the snow, and just follow the direction they're pointing, and find me in this cabin, all alone, now that everyone else is dead. Anyway, yes, the dreams. I got away from them for a while. I think I was able to avoid them so well because I wasn't sleeping at all. I at least wasn't sleeping long enough to dream. But they've started up, and they're kinda rough. In fact, I'm already regretting turning the app on to talk to you people, if you exist. I don't know where to start. So you know what? I'm not going to. So there. Haha. Dream Journal, entry 1. Oh, it's around, 2:15 a.m. There's a little bit of a storm going outside. Maybe that's what woke me. So I saw this woman walking down the halls of this cabin. I think it was the upstairs hall. And in place of her 2 arms, she had the torsos of these 2 young men, where the heads were attached to her shoulder sockets. And they were just kind of dangling as she walks. The way your arms typically move as you walk is terrifying. In the dream, I didn't follow her so much as I just was with her like a camera, like a camcorder or something. And I saw that room with the weird buzzing noise, but she hung a left there, or a right, I don't know. And I blinked, and the next thing I know, we're standing in a chapel. And now she doesn't have any arms, and she's weeping. She's standing there, just bawling. And I hear these growls coming from somewhere in the chapel halls. And something about that sound convinced me I needed to get out of there, like, now. But when I ran for the exit, I saw this giant stuffed bear just sitting there. And then it blinked at me, and it waved. And it said, "Just one way left." And that's when I woke up. I have no idea what to say to that. I thought I'd start keeping this dream journal to give me something to focus on. My thoughts have been so scattered and frankly frightening ever since that creature from the roof came in here, and I don't know, my memories are so hazy of that. I know that I blacked out, and when I came to, all my stuff was ruined. There's still some edible food left, but I don't have a tent I can use. I could repair it, but it would take hours. I barely have enough energy to function. Just something about this cabin that's eating away at me. Guess that's it for tonight. Dream Journal, Entry 2. It was the bear again, the stuffed bear. He and I were walking through a meadow, and we were singing some song, I don't know what. And then he turned to me, and he said, "Liar!" And he pushed me, and when I fell, I just kept falling. I didn't hit the ground or anything, and before I knew it, I saw this huge circus tent under me, and I was under the big top. There was a crowd of people all staring at me. They were yelling things I won't repeat here. And I had this moment when I actually could see their faces when the light shone on them for the briefest flash. And I know this sounds crazy, but they were all me. And then I heard this faint whistling coming from just over my shoulder, and a woman's voice said something, but I couldn't make out what it was. I don't like what's going on up here, guys. I'm just lucky I have my bag of beef jerky with me when I go to bed each night. It calms me. Well, hello there. Dream Journal Entry 8. This last one wasn't scary, it was just weird and kind of fun. I was on this huge zip line, running from the cabin down over a huge gulf. But the farther down I rode that zip line, the warmer it got. And pretty soon I didn't even need my jacket. And the moment I thought I didn't need it, it just kind of fell off me. And then when I was just about to the tops of the trees, I swooped right back up, and then I was flying, like parasailing, but just with my arms, like a superhero thing. It was great. But then I heard these weird screams, and the sound of, like, tent flaps, flapping fabric in the air, like a creature was attacking some people who went out to look for Bigfoot or something. I don't know. You know what, I was gonna go out hunting today to find some food, but that feels kind of nice, just staying warm, snuggled up here in this bed. I'll be just fine. Dream Journal Entry 9. Something's wrong. I went back to listen to my old dream entries, and I'm missing a few. It's not even that I can't remember making them. That would be normal, because I'm usually half asleep when I tape these things anyway. I mean, they're not there. I can't find them. I've been keeping recordings of this on my phone, and they're just gone. I don't know if I recorded them, and then when I was sleepy, I fumbled around and accidentally deleted them. I don't know, but they're gone. I'm not going to report on any dreams this time. I just wanted to leave this message for myself. Carson, focus on your classroom in Maine. Focus on getting back there, because you will get back there. Okay, well, just in case anyone else is listening, you know those weird commercials I was sharing for a while? I got some more of them. I don't know why they're up here, or who was collecting them. I can't even begin to guess, but it's a fun way to kill some time, and it gives me something to broadcast when I don't quite feel like talking. So, enjoy.
Hello, from space. You might recognize me as Greg Tussin, the astronaut who drifted away from the last space mission. This is probably my last transmission, so listen up. Sturdy Stuff Etc. has everything you need to furnish your home or living space. If I could live past Tuesday, I'd go. See, at Sturdy Stuff, they want you to succeed in finding good furniture. The second you walk in, you'll be attached to one of their over-caffeinated sales reps with one of those wrist leash thingies. You know, like the ones you see on those kids whose parents are too lazy to hold their hand. You know, I was tethered to someone once, but they're gone now. Just floated away. With such a wide selection, you're sure to find something you want at Sturdy Stuff Etc. And if none of the chairs, sofas, or beds are to your liking, stop by the used microwave section. They'll even let you test them. Free burritos will be handed out at the door. Feel free to eat them while trying out the furniture. But remember, if you stain it, you bought it. Oh, I'd give anything to taste food again. It's really cold up here, and the hallucinations are getting vivid. You know, the only thing scarier than a salesperson who smiles is a salesperson who doesn't. That's why the sales reps at Sturdy Stuff Etc. go out of their way to wear Halloween masks to put you at ease. They can't look creepy if you don't know how they look. I bought one of my last couches from Sturdy Stuff. It held up well, and I had night terrors like you would not believe. But this is a furniture place that really cares about you, you know? I mean, if they didn't, they wouldn't have reached out to me. And I just want to take a moment to say that if anyone sees my wife or kids, Rebecca, Reggie, and Donald, please tell them that Sturdy Stuff Etc. Come for the furniture, stay for the burritos.
Hi, excuse me, could you please turn the system down a little?
Sure thing. Sorry.
No worries. Oh, that's better. Hey, how are your kids?
You don't have to be young to have fun. And what's wrong with taking a book to a nightclub? Nothing now. Introducing Relevancy, the nightclub for older people.
What can I get you, reasonable adult? What time is it?
6:30.
Yeah, make it a gin and tonic. Hold the gin.
Better not risk it. Coming right up. This isn't your kids' nightclub. Our doors are open for ages 35 and up only. Wine coolers are $6 for $1 before 6. You don't want to be up all night, do you? Our bouncers might look old, but Relevancy exclusively hires military vets to guard our tastefully subdued doors. No need to worry about getting hammered and not being able to show up for work tomorrow. We close promptly at 10 each night before those rowdy hooligans hit up their own clubs. Thursday night is mixtape night. Bring your favorite cassette tape and the DJ will be happy to press play on an old stereo. There's nothing wrong with getting old, and there's no shame in busting out a move every now and then. But we've created a nice safe space for you to do that, so you stop getting kicked out of the real clubs. You're almost never too old to dance. Pay us and we'll prove it. Look at you. You don't feel seen, do you? Well, come on out to Relevancy. Our staff will be sure to positively acknowledge you 2 to 3 times an hour. All of us are insecure. Even I'm only smiling because everything hurts so much inside right now that if I start crying, my therapist says I'll never stop. We have a strict dress code at Relevancy. Whatever you want, just as long as you're covered up good. No matter how drunk you get, no one wants to see that. Are you relevant? Of course not. But come on in. At Relevancy, we'll help you pretend.
School's out for the summer, and you know what that means. Hoagies. At Heaven's Hoagies, you're guaranteed to have the best sub you will ever eat before you die. Go ahead, prove us wrong. We dare ya. You don't want to go to heaven? Fine. Live it up with those sandwich slobs at Bread Boys. Now, if you're like most of our customers, you're a picky eater. Are we putting too much mayo on? Did you want half the black olives you got? Well, at Heaven's Hoagies, we invite you back behind the counter to guide our hands and arms as we make your meticulously perfect little hoagie. If we still can't get it right, we'll even let you do it yourself. While you're here, try our new oil bread. And don't forget the cheeseburger sub deluxe, highly recommended by respected local cardiologist Trip Loker. Dr. Loker's doing better. They just discharged him from the ICU yesterday. Fingers crossed. We care about health, even yours. That's why what you pay is directly proportional to your current weight. Just step on the scale and we'll give you a price. You know what? My grandma died in a nursing home last week, and the last thing she said before she closed her eyes for good was, "I really like your hoagies." Then she went into these violent convulsions, but that doesn't matter. We have a special take-a-number system at Heaven's Hoagies. Any numbers above 10 are invited to just go home now, you know. We can handle queues up to about 10 at a time. We learned that long ago. The new guy tried to make us do up to 15 to 20. Listen, now we don't even print little tapes that go up that high. The numbers stop at 10. Beyond that, we just have passive-aggressive sayings like, "Why don't you go home?" and "Do you really need a hoagie?" Stop by for our special summer sale. 12% off each Tuesday through Thursday in June. Heaven's Hoagies, the fast track to heaven. Alright, I have an idea. I've been able to sleep a little more lately, but the one thing that keeps driving me crazy is that buzzing coming from that weird room upstairs, the one that was locked. The one you and I both found during my last batch of transmissions. I know it doesn't make sense, but it just feels like whatever's behind that door is what's giving me these crazy, weird nightmares. I gotta find a way into that room. So that's what I'm doing now. Alright. Okay, I hear it already. Just faintly. I haven't been up here in a few days. Been trying to work up the nerve. I know that makes no sense, it's locked, what's gonna happen? But part of me wonders, what if I turn that knob and suddenly it's unlocked? Will I find something worse than all my nightmares waiting on the other side of that door? Could the source of that hum somehow be even more grotesque than that unnameable thing that inhabited me, that controlled me? See, this is the problem. I always get to this point right here, standing right outside, and I reach my hand forward, like it is now, but I can't even touch the knob. Celery, that's what it is now. I'm thinking, I saw some celery in their pantry. It's probably still good. It was in a crisper, and it's insanely cold up here. Maybe I could find some peanut butter, a couple raisins, make some ants on a log. That's a good idea. Maybe I will. No, I can't. But there's nothing wrong with it, no. Listen, Carson, you need to do this. I know, I'll get to it. No, you're gonna do it now. Touch the knob. Okay. Alright, my hand's on the knob. I did find some cupcakes down there, though. Turn the knob. Wait a second. Who's there? Hello? I know that voice. I know that. Did he find me? Did he come all this way and find me? Has he been listening? Robbie, if you're hearing this right now, I'm gonna keep talking. Just follow the sound of my voice. If this transmission is somehow getting to you, just come on up the stairs. You know what? Don't come up the stairs. It's weird up here. Just hang out down there. Just sit on the couch and call up to me. And maybe, just so I'm absolutely sure it's you, knock on the wall 6 times. Carson. That was 6. That was 6. That was 6. It's Robbie. Oh, you know what? Guys? I'll be back. I'll try out this door after. To heck with it. I'll leave the app running. Let's go see Robbie. Robbie, it is you. Oh, am I glad to see you. Did you bring anyone else up here to save me? Just you? All right. Where's your truck? Why did you have to park it so far out? Oh, yeah, polar bears, I hear you. Hey, I'm sorry, where are my manners? You want some jerky? Yeah, here you go. Do you want to head out now? Oh, no, it has been a while. Yeah, you're right. How's Lucy? Oh, good. Yep. Pregnant. Oh, wow, it seems like only yesterday you and I were filling the RA's tub with thumbtacks. Oh, this. I'm broadcasting in case somebody listening could come save me, but now that you're here, I guess I don't have to transmit anymore. Oh, you actually like the home videos and commercials? Really? Yeah, we don't have to go right now. We could listen to a few more. You wanna... Yeah? All right, let's see if I can find some good ones here for us. Hi, I'm Todd. Welcome to this special live commercial for Todd's Used Cars. We're happy to be partnering today with, what is it? Betty's Baked Goods. Oh, hi honey, I didn't see you there.
I've been standing here the whole time. Was I supposed to say something?
Say, what's that you have on the plate there?
It's a lemon bar. What does it look like? Oh, sorry. My dearest darling, I'm so glad we met. This is a lemon bar and it's delicious. Would you like a bite? Here, should I feed it to you?
Why, yes, that would be wonderful.
Oh, I dropped it. Whoopsie.
Joyce?
Hey, I'm doing the best I can here, okay? I mean, what's the matter, honey?
Anyway, I'm sure these taste great. May I have a sample, please? Oh, that is delicious. Almost as delicious as you'll feel driving a used car. Like this one, right over here. And now, because of our partnership with Betty's Bakery, when you buy a car, you get a cake. Buy a car, get a free cake. Come on out to Todd's.
Oh, this is almost painful. I want to buy one, honey. Let's buy this one.
What are you doing?
This one looks great. Here, help me open it.
You set off the alarm. Why do you hate me?
I didn't have to do this commercial,
We're live, Joyce.
Quit calling me Joyce.
Why don't you like to be called Joyce?
Because I'm playing a character. It's called method acting. Take some classes. Anyway, you wonderful folks watching at home, it's a great time to buy one of Todd's used cars. You get a free dessert with it, like he said. But you might want to shop around a little first, just to be sure. He kind of ups the prices a little bit. Probably a little more than he should.
Oh, come on. Todd deserves better than this. Anyone would be better than this.
You ungrateful little brat. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do any of this. I did it because I felt sorry for you. Well, I'm done, Todd.
Fine. Go, Joyce. I'll get my grandma to do it. Or my girlfriend.
You want to know the real reason your grandma and your girlfriend won't do it? Because they're dead.
You can't know that for sure.
People don't just vanish in the Bermuda Triangle and come waltzing back 6 months later. You moron. Let it go. Sorry, miss. I like your cake. Can I get another sample?
Still going, yeah. Okay. Todd's Used Cars is proud to partner with Betty's Bakery, located behind the pawn shop on Hoother Street. Buy a car, get a cake. Buy a cake, get an oil change. These lemon bars sure taste great. Thanks. I'll have a few more samples brought by just for you. Come on down to Todd's. And Grandma, Denise, if you're out there, don't give up. I really don't think they're out there, kid. Get off my lot.
Look around. You like what you see? You're looking at Dr. Daring's Happytime Carnival. Look at these bottles we got set up. You think anyone can knock them down? No one here can, but I bet you could. How do I know? The first rule of Dr. Daring's, stop asking questions. We've got so much to do at our wonderful traveling carnival. I'm coming to you today to remind you that we're gonna be in your neck of the woods pretty soon. That's right, we're coming to Jasper Rivets. And this time we're gonna be hosted by your beloved local Catholic school. Remember, gambling is okay if you're giving the money to God. Former students receive line-cutting rights at the next holiday confessional. For those of you who did attend school there, come say hi to the nuns that scared you. They sell hot dogs now. Now, on to the rides. If you're wondering if our rides are safe, you've never been to a carnival. Just remember, nothing bad ever happens when you're smiling. It's time to ride the Hyperdeath. 2 linked rides, arms that lift and spin at random, mostly controlled speeds. Strap right in with a very safe, state-of-the-art bungee cord. Once the spinning arms lift you high into the air, you'll be lightly flung across to the other side, from one ride to the other. 3 blackouts guaranteed. Is it safe? Again with the questions. Be sure to check out Trash Roulette. Put your money in a bucket and toss that money in the air. Whatever doesn't land in Tony's trash can, you get to keep. Dr. Daring's Happytime Carnival has been in business for 15 years. And in all that time, we've only lost 68 people. We found almost half. Hot dogs, sauerkraut, vegan steak. You name it, we'll find it for you. All children must be restrained at all times. Keep those leashes tight. We're not trying to be mean, but we don't exactly do background checks for most of our employees, and some of our workers, well, let's just say we have a buddy system. Come on out to Dr. Daring's Happytime Carnival. If it sounds like fun, you haven't been listening. And a vicious DDT by Killer Clown. Moneyman's trying to get back up, but I don't think he has it in him. Oh, Killer Clown talking trash now.
Is that all you got? You're pathetic. It's no wonder your dad left you. Yeah.
Hey, Cut, can we turn the camera off? Well, come on, we just started filming. What's the problem? Listen, Greg, I thought we agreed no more personal stuff during the match.
Yeah, whatever. I was just getting into the character.
Well, there's ways to get into a character without making me feel like crap.
Sorry, jeez. Thought you were over the whole dad thing.
The dad thing? He left me. He's gone. He got on a plane and never came back. Well, how would you feel if your dad did that to you?
My dad died in a fire when I was 12, and I got over it.
Well, I'm not like you, Greg.
Whatever. Can we get back to the match? I'll stop mentioning your daddy.
All right, we're gonna keep it going. I'll edit that part out. Oh, punches now from Moneyman. And a vicious clothesline to Killer Clown. He goes down.
Hey, what's going on back here?
Oh, sorry, sir. We're just doing some backyard wrestling.
Is that?
Dad? Dad! You came back!
Well, of course I did. Oh, it's good to see you, son.
Oh, Dad, I knew you'd come back. These are the guys.
This is Greg, and that's Dean. We were just doing a match. I'm supposed to lose, but I'm doing my best. That's what counts, right?
In backyard wrestling? I'm not sure anything counts in that, but yes. Yes, of course. Son, it is.
Well, where have you been?
I got lost overseas.
Oh, did your flight go missing or something?
No, I stepped out of the airport in Sweden, and I got lost. Wandered around for a while, and then I got scared and holed up in a monastery for like 6 or 7 months. Almost converted. Anyway, I'm back now, and I am hungry.
Yeah, we should go get something to eat after my match.
Well, why don't we go now? That is your car I saw out front, right?
Yep, that's mine. Mom got it for me. Where can we eat?
Well, now that depends. How much can you float me?
What?
Well, to be honest, I also got robbed overseas, so...
Well, here, I got $50 on me. If we go to the bank, I can get some more.
Oh, nope, this is a better start than I could have ever dreamed of. I'll tell you what, why don't you go inside and get your coat, and I'll meet you back out front of your car. We'll make a day of it. Now go on now, hurry.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute, I didn't wear a coat. It's July. Dad? 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 These might look like ordinary headphones, but they're not. Introducing GenMute Headphones. What sets these headphones apart? Well, I'll tell you. Stop being impatient. These headphones will replace key words and phrases from that other generation with portions of your favorite song. Song clips each sold separately. If there's no music to block out the key phrases, a sharp, high-pitched ringing will go off in your ears. Block phrases like, no one writes letters anymore, no one remembers the VCR, and did I ever tell you about the night you were conceived? There's nothing inherently wrong with what each generation talks about. They just don't seem to shut up about it. Am I right? If the headphones malfunction, just act like you're listening to music until they go away, or pretend you're deaf. If they're talking just a little too loud, the headphones won't work. In that case, hold up a hand and tell the old person wasting your time to talk to it. I'm told they'll know what that means. My dad and I never got along. Then I found GenMute Headphones. Well, it's easier to like him when I can't hear him. I'm setting up a smartphone for him next week, so it's a good thing these things come with rechargeable batteries. My granddaughter used to hate taking me to get my sugar checked. I mean, she was really verbally abusive. It got uncomfortable. People stared. Now she says I'm almost tolerable. I'll take it. Thanks, GenMute. Unlike normal noise-canceling headphones, GenMute won't block everything someone says, so you can still hear the parts that matter. But let's be honest, there aren't many. Baby boomers are annoying. Gen Xers are annoying. Millennials are annoying. Whatever we choose to name the next one is annoying. But with GenMute headphones, we don't have to take it anymore. Hey class, sorry I dozed off there. I was having the weirdest dream about one of my old college friends. Alright, so I know everyone here is used to working with numbers, but today we're going to try something a little different. We are going to work with potato chip cans. We're not going to count them either. We're going to create art. Origami potato chip can art. Yep, I'll go first. You might be wondering what this is, but stop judging me. You make one. I bet it won't be better. Try it. Just try it. I'll watch you. I'm waiting. Here, take this one. There you go. That's not too bad, is it? Is that a swan? Oh, I'm sorry. A hamster habitat. Got it. We were just at the ski lodge. You want to go back already? I know it was a lot of fun. Oh, you had the hots for that one, huh? Okay, maybe we can go back, but for now let's just focus on the color-changing leaves of Maine. Ooh, suddenly got a chill. Here, come on, class. Let's warm up by the fire. Boy, I'm glad we decided to come back up to the lodge. Yeah? What's that, Mallory? Speak up, Terry. I can't hear you. Why can't I hear any of you? Where did your faces go? What's happening? How did I get up to the lodge? Why am I back in the classroom? That's weird. Wait a minute, a fireplace? In the classroom? Something's off. Cabin. Why am I in a cabin all of a sudden? Well, class, since you followed me up here to this cabin that I completely remember coming to, I might as well give you the tour. Let's head outside. All right, bundle up good and tight now. Now, as you can see, if you look straight ahead, you'll see just a blanket of white, and then just forest.
as far as the eye can see. There's no help out there. No one's coming. It's just us. But it's okay. I've got plenty of jerky, chips, and water. What's that, Bill?
Oh, tell me about it.
All right, and if we walk down this way... Who wants to go in the cave, huh? Did anyone bring their extra thick coats? No, that's not right. Why did I say that? No. How am I in the cabin again? Is this thing recording? Okay, if anyone's listening to this... Oh, wow, okay, my name is Carson Brooks. I came up here with a group of my friends, and we got separated. I'm pretty sure they're dead, but This sounds familiar. Why does this feel familiar? Ooh, maybe this flash drive has some answers. Billy, if you're watching this, it means I'm dead. I want you to know that it always meant a lot to me when you'd come visit. Grandpa, look what I made with your cake.
I was gonna eat that. Oh, come on, can't you leave an old man a little bit of joy?
Sorry, Gramps.
That's okay, Billy.
Sorry about that. As I was saying, I feel like my heart grew a few sizes the day you came into this world, Billy. I know we haven't gotten to see each other as often as I would like, but I understand your parents have their own lives now, and your mom can't make time for her own father. I understand, it's okay. But there's a few things I want to say that I never got the chance to while I was alive. First... Hey, Gramps, look, my shirt's on the ceiling fan.
Billy, I'm trying to record something here. Can't you quiet down?
Number one, I always loved your rambunctious spirit. Don't let anyone tell you to be quiet. Your voice deserves to be heard. In fact, I can't tell you how many times I heard your laughing and your random singing, and it just warmed my...
Billy, I'm serious. If you don't stop, you can go right home right now. In your room. Go in your room.
Number two, even when you're old, try to be a kid as much as you possibly can, as much as society will allow you. It's important to get all that energy out somehow. Otherwise, you might end up like me. Number three,
Billy, haven't you done your homework yet? Bring it here. Let me look at it.
What are you filming?
It's not important. All right, and what'd you get on your last algebra test?
C.
That's garbage. Work harder. Here, do at least 6 of these. Bring them back, and I'll tell you what you did wrong, okay? Now, shoot, get out of here.
Okay.
Number 3. Don't spend all your time hung up on homework. You're not going to use this stuff anyway. Oh, I wish I could have told you all these things when I was still here. But that's why you have this video. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be there now. Just give you a hug and encourage you to... Would you please quiet down? Grandpa loves you. So long from the grave.
I'll tell you, nothing says farming like the flea market. Some said it wouldn't happen. Many said it shouldn't. The Stockwell Square Farmers Flea Market is finally open. Farmers, come sell your old milk pails. Bring those barnyard-themed salt and pepper shakers everyone keeps buying you because it's easier than picking up the phone. And while you're at it, bring those wind chimes from your front porch, too. Your closest neighbors might be half a mile away, but they can still hear them, and it's driving them nuts. Pippensburg welcomes its first farmers' flea market since the Pitchfork Bidding War tragedy of '08. And boy, is it about time. I was there in '08, and I can tell you firsthand, the screams stay with you. Farmers, do you have an old doll collection proudly displayed in the kitchen? Do the right thing. Bring them to the flea market. Your family will thank you. Be sure to sign up for our all-day cow parade while you're at it. Bring your own shovel. And who could forget the human-animal sack race? Farmers, bring one of your four-legged friends, and we'll see if you and your goat or cow or chicken or whatever can waddle across the finish line first. The winner gets a 1-year subscription to Aroma Candle. Already worried about registration? Don't be. There is none. We didn't feel like going through the proper channels, so you don't even have to be a farmer to sell stuff here. You just have to look like one. But what would a farmer's flea market be without customers? That's right, we're gonna talk to you folks now. Are you in the mood for some snow cones? Well, come on down. You can pick your color, but not your flavor. They're all root beer. Nothing says farming like a snow cone machine. We've also got a few popcorn makers from the old Cineplex that went out down the street.
If you want to feel like a farmer, but don't want to put in all that annoying, hard work, come on out to Stockwell Square and live vicariously through the farmers that really depend on this, while you just walk around and buy junk you're never gonna look at anyway. But that's okay. You're supporting farmers. Well, people who look like farmers. The only thing better than farming is a flea market. Ah, we can't wait to see you here.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here a second. I want to talk to you about something. You heard about the Jimmy Martha Christmas Toy Train Expo coming up? Let me tell you something. Santa's gonna be there, and I gotta admit, I'm a little worried. This guy, he doesn't just like trains. He eats, lives, and breathes these things. Christmas almost didn't happen last year. Here's the deal. I've spotted this fat guy hanging out on railroad tracks, just lying across active railroad tracks. And he's just humming away, blissful, oblivious. A train could come by at any moment and just wipe him out. And Christmas would be dead. Dead and buried. These toy train expos really do a number on the old man. It's getting embarrassing. He's starting to wear conductor hats. But the real reason we have to step in is because of those 6 kids he stole trains from last year. It's just not cool.
I'm sorry. Are you supposed to be on the set?
What?
Go away. Hi, I'm Harold Hillman, and it's that special time of year again. It's time for the Jimmy Mathen Toy Train Expo, featuring the same exact presenters you saw last year, but somehow with more stories to tell. Did they add anything to these train layouts? Of course not. These people aren't made of money, but maybe they changed up the light scheme. That's always exciting. We will have real pine trees in the hall, so if you're allergic, stay away from the Z-scale trains. If your kids just absolutely insist on having a train, we'll pour a little something special in your hot cocoa. We've got hot chocolate, cold chocolate, chocolate bars, chocolate waffles. Santa's got a sweet tooth, and it's the only way to calm him down when he starts trying to steal people's toys. That weird guy in the alley you heard from a little bit ago, well, he had a point. Santa's been making train noises even without a whistle. The kids who are usually scared of him don't even cry anymore when they sit on his lap. They just look at him, dumbstruck. Even they know something's gone wrong. You'd expect an old guy like Santa to have a massive train collection. But now he's starting to threaten local train conductors, like the real ones, you know? He briefly hijacked a train last June. That's not something to joke about, and that's why, on the second Saturday of this wonderful Toy Train Expo, we're going to host an intervention for old St. Nick. Provided the intervention is a success, we'll follow that up with a rousing round of caroling. We're proud to celebrate the 6th annual Jimmy Mathen Christmas Toy Train Expo with you. Now there's a kid who loved trains the healthy way. Jimmy might be dead, but the magic lives on.
Hey, can anybody hear me? Okay, yeah. So, this is me talking to my phone. But, hello? Hello? Is anyone there? See, nobody says anything. How do I know anyone's listening? I don't think anyone is. Oh. You know, I used to like Bomb Pops a lot. But my favorite thing were those off-brand pops you had to push up to eat. Does that make any sense? It doesn't to me. You know, I used to eat a potato every day. I did. I thought it'd make me live forever. And then I discovered this weird thing called bacon. Like, what is, you know? Pigs. Farms are fun. They can be scary. Like if you have a thunderstorm and you're stuck in a barn and there's a pig squealing next to you and you're like, uh-oh, somebody wants waffles. I'm in a cabin, what do I do now? You know the weirdest thing? Hello? Can't hear you. Leave your answer in the comments. I remember that thing back when I had a life and I wasn't stuck in some weird four-walled structure made entirely of wood. Some people would hear that buzzing door and think, oh, I must know what's behind it. Not me. No, I'm good. You know what? I'm happy not knowing anything at all. Boom, boom, boom. Dancing, dancing, dance it up. Oh, the room's spinning. It's spinning! Whee! Oh, Carson. What are we going to do with you?
Highlight Keepers. For all the latest on Lighthouse Dark, stop by Facebook at Lighthouse Dark Podcast, check out our website, lighthousedark.com, and say hi on Twitter at Dark Lantern Pod. Lighthouse Dark was created and produced by Travis Corter. Story by Travis Corter. Voices by Travis Corter. Our theme song comes from epidemicsound.com. Additional music and sound effects courtesy of epidemicsound.com and storyblocks.com. For more info, see the description. Before you listen to the next one, take a minute to rate and review Lighthouse Dark on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you're listening. Until next time, remember, we're all in this together. Keep those lanterns lit.
If you're wondering if our rides are safe, you've never been to a carnival. Just remember, nothing bad ever happens when you're smiling.